Welcome to Layn Turo University. My name is Conrad Layn. If you're new to Turo, especially if you only have one car, we all come in differently. Some people come in with really crazy deluxe exotic Ferraris or Lamborghinis. Some people come in with Hondas or Civics or Nissans, Mercedes. Some come in with one car, some come in 3 cars, 4 cars. Fine. But if you come in just with one car or a few cars, especially if you have a limited schedule, the goal in the beginning is to get as many bookings as possible. In my personal opinion, again, I'm not giving you any advice, it's just my opinion and my perspective. If you're a new Turo host, or even if you're just added a new vehicle to the platform, that new vehicle and you as a new Turo host need to keep open availability. The reason this is because you want to give your car and yourself a chance to get a booking. As you get more bookings, as you grow your business, as you get more good reviews, you can start limiting your listings. You can start not accepting all the days because you're already in the algorithm. You already have a proven track record. When people look at your Turo host profile and your Turo vehicle profile, they see that your vehicle's had multiple trips under it, multiple great reviews. At that point, you could charge more. At that time, you could not accept all the bookings if you don't want to. But in the very beginning, you just gotta get your feet wet, people. Even if it's late at night, even if it's early in the morning, even if you're not comfortable with it, you have to do what you gotta do to start getting some notches on your belt, so that way it shows multiple trips. Because the problem is, when you're a new host and you have 0 trips, no reviews, no nothing, people are skeptical of you. You'll be completely outcompeted by people who have more trips than you. And that's not fair, but it's fair at the same time. So what I highly recommend is bring the price down as low as you possibly can, but definitely bring the price up. If you're having a hard time, now if you add your car to the platform and you get a booking right away, fine. I've had situations where I've added a car, and before I even finished buying the car, I already added the zip code and everything into the zip code, the area of pickup, and also the VIN number into the Turo platform. I already have a booking. Other cars I've added on, they've sat for weeks, and then after those weeks, they start actually getting booked and they don't come back after that. So there's different ways to happen even to me. Sometimes I get bookings right away, sometimes they don't get bookings right away. So the point is, to increase the likelihood of you getting bookings, is to accept all day availability, accept anytime pickup. And even for those, I understand, especially if you only have 1 car or 2 cars, or you're limited, you might have a tight schedule. Maybe this is like a side gig for you. So maybe like you still have your own 9-to-5 job. Maybe you have a job where maybe certain days you're off on the weekend, or certain days you're off, but other days you're working, so you're not available to drop off the car. That's understandable. There's 2 ways you can go about this. The first way is to, anytime you're working at a different location or at your own location or whatever address you're at working, bring the car with you, set up the delivery and a drop off and pick up at that address. So for example, your pickup and drop off address should be your job address or the street right next to your job address. That way, instead of cutting off a whole day just because you're at work for 8 hours, what better way to make money? You're at work, working 8 hours or 10 hours, and someone picks up your car and drives it, and you're making money now while you're at work on top of the income you're earning from your work. So that's a strategy you can use. The other strategy, if you're not available for pickup and drop off, is to use Turo Go. Turo Go is an option that allows you to connect your vehicle to the Turo app, and then you can actually unlock and unlock your car without you having to be there. The third option is to get a drop box, put the key near the car inside a lockbox with a code, and the Turo guests can only access the code once you give it to them and verify their driver license, etc. You don't have to be there. That's another way to do it if you have to go to work. And another way is to actually add on a custodian. So you can actually add on other people under your Turo host profile that can actually pick up and drop off on your part. You pay them a fee for their time or for free, whatever the case works for you. And you can add basically an additional employee, a family member, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other, husband, wife, cousin, family member, friend, whoever, to your Turo host profile, so that way they can pick up and drop off the car on your behalf while you're at work. The point is, let's not make excuses, people. I know it can be hard, so it's not the easiest, but if you're just starting off in your Turo business and you have 1 car or 2 cars, or you have a limited schedule, maybe you're at work, again, the strategy, if you're at work, or say you're away and you can't meet the guests because you're at work, you're working at 9 to 5, schedule pick up and drop off at your job address or a street next to your job address, so you could meet the guests, take a quick 5-minute break or a 10-minute break or a lunch break and meet them. Or you can also start a Turo Go, so that way you can leave it at your house address or whatever address you feel comfortable with. They could go to the address without you even being there, and they check in and check out without you being there, or you just lock and unlock the car through the Turo app, Turo Go. And if Turo Go doesn't exist in your area, or you don't have it, or you can't get Turo Go, then the Dropbox remote option is great. have a drop box near the car where there's a key and a code, and that way you don't have to be there. They just unlock the car. Some drop boxes you can put them under the car. Some drop boxes you can have them adjacent or attached to the wall, and they can't access it unless you give them the code. That's another one. And the other idea, like, so you can add on an employee, your own family member, brother, sister. It's called being a custodian on the Turo platform. There's a lot of ways to go around this. So if you have a limited schedule, you're just starting off, that's how you do it. And another strategy to go even further with this is to make sure that anytime you're actually wanting to make as much money as possible, keep the car open availability, the lowest price possible. And I didn't say keep it there forever, but lowest price possible, just to get some people driving your car, just to get their reviews, just get some 5-star reviews on your belt, and start the algorithms going. You have to understand the marketing, people. Anyways, I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram, Conrad Layn. I left a great marketing video below that I recorded last year that goes much deeper detail on how to market. Again, I am a 5-star power host. You can check my profile. I leave my profile under every single video. I have nothing to hide. I'm super transparent. No arrogance intended. But if you want, look at the link below, directly to my Turo profile, you'll see I have a 5 stars. I have nothing but good reviews, and I have a lot of trips under my belt, and I am a power host. There's regular Turo hosts, all-star hosts, and power hosts, and I'm on the top level power host, and that's no arrogance attention. Just being honest, I know a thing or two. I'm not perfect, but I know what I'm talking about. Love you guys. If you want one-on-one coaching where I help you with your business plan and help you get some more business, hit that join button below, become a member, like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram, Conrad Layn. Conrad Layn out. Peace.